Hey y'all, Mason here, Cardinal. How we doing? Appreciate you guys clicking on the video, supporting the channel, supporting the store. You guys just keep doing it, so I keep thanking you. How about that? So thanks so much. Appreciate you guys watching. So in the recent video, I talked about a lot of things, kind of all over the place. I'm trying to get more refined and talk about more poignant, straightforward stuff. I talked about doing a lot of buying of single packs, and you can see them kind of behind me. This is at our Middletown store, our smaller store, and I have just all kinds of pretty much any Japanese products I can get, and then I have pretty much tried to get a lot of English packs for just people to enjoy and look at, and in an environment that is very, very difficult, very, very tough to get any sort of seal product. All of these seal product that is on my shelf currently, I bought on the secondary market. I have gotten, actually I take that back. There was a couple of boxes that came out recently. I broke them down for these Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces packs. I did crack those, but all the other packs, let's say 90% of all the packs that I have currently, I bought on the secondary market. I bought from people at a percentage, a high percentage, and you know, I have them on my shelves. I round them up to the next dollar as far as like where the market is at, and I have them on my shelves. And you know, a lot of people are coming in and saying, "Hey, wow, geez, this is the most Pokemon packs variety I've ever seen." They're kind of overwhelmed by it, which is, I think, a good thing to have and a good thing to be known for. So, I kind of like having that. I kind of like that, and I kind of like the thought processes or the idea of us having you know, stock shelves, but yeah, they're not at the greatest price. They're not going to be, you know, Facebook market price deals. There's not going to be, you know, they're not going to be like MSRP, not right now, right? I mean, typically we try to be right and try to keep it reasonable and be fair, but I'm buying these stuff in packs and Japanese product as well, right? From places that, you know, maybe give me a discount because I'm buying so much. But other than that, it's I'm having to buy at, you know, 80% in some cases from a lot of people. And I have been. Thank you to everybody that's been reaching out to me, sending me emails at mason@cnagames.com with all your seal product. So many of you guys have sold to me, and I appreciate you guys for spending the time and sending me that stuff and doing that. So I've been spending, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on booster packs, and I've been kind of gobbling them up to just kind of be in a position where I don't have to worry about packs at the current moment, just because I've been so aggressive in just buying them and trying to stock up on them and just have them available for folks. And you know, I talk about the evolution of the market and game stores and how you have to try to navigate things. Distro is not going to save us. I've given up on the idea that distribution is just going to magically have all the Sword and Shield or the Scarlet and Violet stuff out and be like, "Oh, hey, here we go, guys. We took care of you on this one. Here you go. Here's all this stock. There you go. You can have it all." I've given up. I cannot run my business trying to rely on other people to find product for me. So I have to be proactive. I have to be aggressive and go out and find these things because it's competitive, and the market currently is so hungry for packs and just Pokemon in general right now that you have to be aggressive. And a lot of people are always saying, like, "Man, Mason, 70%, what are you doing buying at 70%? No one's going to sell to you." Well, people did. They did. And you know, if you buy enough, like I said, and if you you know, are flexible on like, hey, yeah, for Prismatic and 151 and maybe Shrouded Fable and some other stuff that is not as common, yeah, I'll pay up a little bit. They'll say, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay, let's do a deal at 70% for some things, and you know, 75, 85, 80% for some other things." You know, sure. But that's the reality where I'm at. Distribution is not helping me in any sort of way right now as far as getting Pokemon product, and that's it's crazy. I have never had to resort to this in all the time of dealing with Pokemon, but I have to have this stuff on the shelves. I have to. And I've talked about how yes, any product that I do get, it's immediately broken down. It's immediately broken down in the sense of like, I can have a product on my shelf that is cheaper per pack for a box, but people are going to buy loose packs instead because that's what they want. I don't understand it. I don't know why. My data shows that if I have a box where packs are $5 a pack in them, they will go ahead and just buy the $5.99 packs for the same product without all the extra junk that they probably don't want anyways, and just roll with it like that because they can mix and match. You know, it's a la carte. You know, you pretty much grab whatever you want. Yeah, like you only get 3 Brilliant Stars. Let me get 3 151. You know, let me get. They can do whatever they want and kind of like buy whatever they want to, and that's how people want to roll. I mean, I've had people walk into my store and say, "Yeah, give me one of all the packs. Just give me one of all of them. I just want to rip and just have an experience of just opening all the sets." It's weird to think about, I know, but there are people in the hobby that are like spending serious money that have maybe never opened a Sword and Shield pack before. That's crazy, I know, but it is true. Especially kids. Kids come in and be like, "Yeah, I've never opened this pack before," and it's like a Chilling Rain pack. I'm like, "Kid, I was selling those boxes for $70 on TCGPlayer when that set, close to when that released. Nobody wanted it, and you're gonna buy the pack for what is it? $9 right now? Like, what a difference! What a difference a couple years makes, you know? But that's the reality of Pokemon, the market, how much the customer base has changed and grown and expanded into different areas. People that are, you know, have little knowledge about things. You know, you ask about, "Hey, did you get into the Logan Paul boom?" And they're like, "Who?" Logan Paul is like not a figure a lot of people know anymore. It's just what a weird way that time has to kind of shift and make things interesting, and then, you know, and like I said, it's we're in a big wheel. Things keep happening over and over and over, and if you recognize patterns, you can see it happen. And not only that, but things that are old and getting kind of left behind, it comes back around because the new customer base hasn't ever experienced it before. And like, "Wow, that's cool. Sick. Tag teams? Wow. Boom. Oh, Galarian galleries? Trainer galleries? What the heck? I've never seen these before. These are sick." Boom. And that's how these things happen. Like, the market is just full art trainers. Wow, these are great characters that I remember, you know, playing these games and on the anime and stuff. Boom. They spike these. Like, oh, they had these way back in black and white. What the heck? Boom. You know, spike again. Are they released a black and white set? Oh, there was another black and white set before the original ones. Let's go back and see those. Oh, Megas are coming back. Well, let's go back and open up all the other Mega sets and see all that stuff. It doesn't, like, it's a big circle, y'all. Like, we're riding the wheel, and we're not always face on the pavement, on the dirt, but you know, we'll get back there eventually. And you just keep getting hit in the face. Boom, 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 boom on the wheel. It's wild. And the longer that you're here, this is my 11th year of selling Pokemon. Yay. And it's just so funny to see the same things happen over and over and over. So that's why it's important, you know. Yeah, things cool off. People get tired of stuff. Things fall out of hype. But, and you hear it from, like, eventually, it'll come back around on the wheel. So it doesn't matter if, you know, especially in a store setting, like this, people will walk in and be like, "Oh, wow, you have Evolving Skies? Man, I'd love to open a pack of that." You have never opened Evolving Skies? Yeah, I'll pay $32 for it. Let's go. Rising tides, raise all boats, that kind of thing. You know, it's just like, it's that kind of thing. You know, attrition, all the things that are active in the market that a lot of people, it happens subconsciously without people noticing, and it kind of just goes on without, you know, a lot of influence from anybody. It's just a natural progression of things where, yeah, old stuff is hard to find. And the older it gets, the harder it is to find, unless there is, and the more it gets opened. Like, all these things that are, you know, if you've been in the hobby for a while, it's fundamentals. It's like, it's simple understanding. It's simple, like, inevitable truths. But to new people that have never experienced it, those are the people that are driving those truths to be the way that they are. So that's why I have booster packs sitting here. And they may not all move. They may take a while. I have, what I got? I got Viva Voltage up there. I have, Pokemon Go. I have, some Guardians Rising, you know, sets that are, not really interesting right now. But, just today, I had, a woman and her 2 sons come in and say, "Oh, Pokemon Go? They had booster packs for that? I've never opened those." That is the power that an LGS, some place that is known and has, I don't want to say influence, has the reputation of having things that they're cool. Maybe you haven't experienced them before. You're gonna pay up, but that's it's a cool experience that a lot of people never have been able to share. So that's where we're at right now, guys. That's how my store is changing and how we're doing things and kind of evolving how we do things. I want to have packs. I want to have packs for everybody to experience something new. If they want to have come in and say, "Hey, I've never opened this. I want to open it up." So, yeah, spend a lot of money, lots and lots of money, but they're not getting any more common. They're getting opened every day in stores just like mine, and thousands of LGSs across the country. People are opening older packs, ripping chips, you know, whatnot, eBay Live, all these places, ripping packs all day long, and they're not getting more common. They're gonna need to buy them too. People are gonna talk about them and be like, "Hey, I saw them ripping that on some kind of, you know, YouTubers these days." Jeez, I'm so old. The latest YouTuber was opening them. I want to go and rip those too. It's gonna happen. It's the wheel keeps turning. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting sleepy. I'll catch y'all later. Appreciate you guys. What's the set that you never got to open that you don't want to go back and open? How about that? Put that in the comments. Let me know. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.